Space travel. Who's been to the moon? Yuri Gagarin of Russia bravely became the first person in space in 1961. Since then, hundreds of people have traveled into space, above what is called the Kármán line, 100 kilometers above the Earth's surface. And with advances in space travel, there will be many more to visit space in coming years. Of the hundreds of people who have made it into space, however, only a very few of them have left lower Earth orbit, which is defined as 2,000 kilometers or less above Earth's surface. The International Space Station, ISS, orbits at just over 400 kilometers above the Earth. So, even though many people have entered space, most of them have stayed very close to the planet. There are only 24 people in human history who have left lower Earth orbit. 24 people have visited the moon, which, at its maximum distance from Earth, reaches 405,400 kilometers, making the trip to the moon much more dangerous than lower Earth orbit. The three-man crew of Apollo 13 have traveled farther away than any other humans, reaching a distance of 400,171 kilometers from Earth. Of the 24 who have traveled to the moon, only 12 have walked on the moon. The dusty dozen. Apollo missions always used 3 astronauts, leaving one in orbit around the moon as 2 touched down. Imagine the feeling these 12 astronauts have felt, to stand on the moon, to see the Earth so far away, or just to have traveled there, to orbit the moon and see the Earth rise. Apollo 10 astronauts haven't traveled further, but have traveled faster than any other people in history at 39,897 kilometers per hour. If we think of Earth traveling around the Sun, however, every year we live, we have traveled another 954 million kilometers at a speed of 107,000 kilometers per hour. When you think of it that way, we are all astronauts. We are all astronauts. We are all astronauts.
LightSpeedESL.com